Hello and welcome to Thoughtcrime Time. My name is Barnaby and I will be one of your hosts on this fine day in Oceania.
And my name is Oliver, and today's episode is sponsored by the Ministry of Truth. We will be discussing the term Thoughtcrime.
Now don't think too much about that concept or you might be committing the very thing we are here to warn you about.
Yes, because if you do, the thought police would find you, and you would be sentenced to death.
Indeed you could be. What we are discussing is nothing short of enemy number one of the party and the number one danger that Big Brother needs to warn you about.
Yes, Big Brother always knows what is best for us. We should always take his advice without question.
We absolutely should. So, Oliver, give us the basics. What is Thoughtcrime?
Yes, Thoughtcrime is when one has thoughts that are not aligned with the party, or more specifically, to Big Brother himself.
Or less specifically, lies you tell yourself. There is no good thought outside of the thoughts provided by the party.
Yes, the party is the sole reason for everything good in this world.
So, how does one commit thought crime? Thought crime is committed when an individual tricks themselves into believing something that is not sponsored by the state or Big Brother.
And you don't have to worry if you're the average citizen of Oceania. People who actually commit thought crime are rare cases and are sick in the head.
Yes, and we should all be grateful for that. This may sound similar to doublethink, but those that use that form of thinking, don't be alarmed. It's quite a different case.
And doublethink is completely legal. It is when one thinks of two contradicting statements at the same time. Thought crime is to have thoughts that don't support the parties.
Two thoughts of BB are better than one, and you'll get arrested if you have none.
Speaking of getting arrested, what exactly happens when you do get taken away for committing thought crime?
Well, that is up to our dear friends at the Ministry of Love. They are in charge of the rehabilitation of thought criminals.
The Ministry of Love is a place where we send thought criminals to recover. People enter with fake thoughts stuck in their heads and come out with a new and fresh mind, ready to re-enter society.
Now, what exactly happens there that gets them to change so suddenly?
They are re-educated and are able to recover.
And, how exactly is that done?
Well, we don't really need to get into the details. What's important is that these people are cured from their mental sickness.
Oh, come now. We're doing a podcast special on the subject, sponsored by the Ministry of Truth themselves. I really think our listeners deserve to know the specifics.
Oh, sorry about that. Anyways, so that's all for today, comrades. I had a great time educating you all about thought crime. I hope you will join me next week on Thoughtcrime Time to talk about how some people begin their journey as thought criminals. It's been a great first episode, and I hope to see you all later, comrades. And remember, war is peace, freedom is slavery, ignorance is strength.